Prayer to Saint Joseph. To pray together every day, subscribe to the channel, thank you. Prayer for Thursday, May 22nd, 2025, a devotion to Saint Joseph for guidance, hope, and protection in our daily lives, embracing his light amid life's challenges and blessings. Beloved seekers of spiritual solace, we gather today with open hearts and profound reverence to honor Saint Joseph on this sacred Thursday, May 22nd, 2025, inviting his gentle protection and steady guidance into our lives. We stand united in hope and heartfelt reflection as the sun rises on a day filled with divine promise and human resilience. In each tender breath, we feel the loving presence of the Almighty, inspiring us to trust in the unwavering care of Saint Joseph. His steadfast example calls us to remember that even in the midst of turbulent challenges, the whisper of divine hope and the silvery glow of divine guidance inspire us to rise above our trials. Today, we take time to meditate on our inner light and its connection to a force greater than ourselves. We open our souls to embrace compassion, forgiveness, and the enduring power of faith, allowing our spirits to be gently redeemed by Saint Joseph's protective embrace. Let our hearts be filled with gratitude and our minds with the peace that comes from living in harmony with divine will, knowing that our prayers are accepted with joy and understanding by the guardian of our humble journeys. O Saint Joseph, you are the radiant beacon of hope in our moments of deepest despair and confusion. In times of personal struggle, we lift our voices and hearts to you, pleading for the sweet consolation you offer when the path ahead seems obscured by shadows. We humbly ask for your tender intervention when our spirits are burdened with sorrow and our minds wrestle with uncertainty. Your life, filled with quiet fortitude and gentle perseverance, reminds us that even the darkest hours contain sparks of divine promise. In our pain and moments of overwhelming anguish, help our hearts to be soothed by the assurance of your benevolent watch. We now turn to you, our patron and faithful friend, to light in our darkness and calm in our storm. As we navigate trials that shake both body and soul, your presence consoles us and rekindles our inner strength with hope that transcends human understanding. Let every troubled moment be transformed into a quiet prayer of renewal and faith, echoing the promise that no night remains endless when the light of divine love is near. We ask that through your intercession, our doubts are replaced with a warm sense of peace and that our tears are dried by the tenderness of unconditional grace. When the weight of the world feels too heavy, remind us of the beauty that rises from adversity, and help us to see that every hardship carries the seed of a new beginning. May our hearts be lifted by your reassuring smile and every tremor of fear quieted by the sweet lullaby of hope you offer. Let each challenge also be a sacred opportunity to grow closer to the divine heart, knowing that your enduring companionship transcends all despair. O comforting guardian, as we stumble along the rocky paths of life, may your protective hand steady our steps and inspire us to meet each trial with courage and unwavering hope. In our moments of isolation and desperation, imbue our souls with the soothing warmth of your presence, so that every echo of pain is gently replaced by the melodious call of comfort. With our spirits renewed by your radiant compassion, help us to trust that no shadow is too deep when embraced by the light of heavenly love. We invoke you, Saint Joseph, to be the champion of our hearts and the solace of our troubled dreams, wrapping us in a cocoon of divine mercy during every sorrowful trial. O holy Saint Joseph, you exemplify unwavering faith and complete obedience to God's will, and your life is a testimony to the power of absolute trust in divine providence. We remember your humble acceptance of God's plan, standing silently in the background yet guiding the Holy Family with steadfast courage. Your spirit, filled with a profound trust in the mysteries of grace, encourages us to surrender our will to the nurturing hands of the Almighty. As the Scriptures remind us, "For I know the plans I have for you," declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. In moments of great uncertainty, we recall your silent strength as you embraced your divine calling with humility and deep conviction. Your life invites us to cast aside our fears and doubts and to fully immerse ourselves in the trust that God's plan, though sometimes hidden in mystery, is infinitely filled with love. Let our actions be guided by the same faith that sparked your gentle courage when faced with daunting responsibilities and profound sacrifices. We seek to imitate your willingness to follow the divine path without hesitation, knowing that every twist and turn in our journeys is part of a greater tapestry woven by a loving Creator. As we face crossroads where the future is uncertain, may your example inspire us to embrace each moment with a heart filled with gratitude, knowing that God's guidance is certain even when the path is unclear. With every prayer we offer, help us to let go of self-reliance and to adopt a trust as deep and abiding as yours. Empower us to walk in the footsteps of obedience, even when our hearts tremble with the weight of unfamiliar burdens. We recall your silent vigil in the shadowed rooms of Nazareth, a picture of serene dedication, and we aspire to mirror that strong, quiet faith in our lives. O Saint Joseph, in the midst of our struggles and triumphs alike, help us to listen to the divine whispers that gently steer us toward a destiny crafted with infinite love and care. O cherished Saint Joseph, symbol of steadfast fatherly love and protector of families, we pause to celebrate your enduring legacy as the guardian and nurturer of the Holy Family. Your life radiates a wisdom rooted in both divine insight and humble earthly experience, offering a timeless model for the sanctity of family life. We call upon your gentle spirit to wrap our homes in a mantle of love, protection, and spiritual harmony as we journey together in life's joyful and challenging moments. In your role as the devoted earthly guardian, you taught us the value of selfless service and the strength that emerges from unity and mutual respect. We ask you, dear Saint Joseph, to intercede passionately for every family burdened by strife and uncertainty, that our homes become sanctuaries of peace and solace in a turbulent world. Guide each parent with your wise counsel, and empower them to instill values of kindness, perseverance, and unwavering faith in their children. May every household be blessed with your compassion and the steady assurance that no trial is too burdensome when love is the guiding force. Your words, though seldom spoken aloud, resonate in the hearts of those who witness your devotion, teaching us that the bonds of family are sacred and that true strength lies in unity and mutual care. As families across our nation face the pressures of modern life, we ask you to bestow upon us the courage to preserve traditions and foster environments where both young and old can flourish in spiritual growth. Instill in every father the desire to be a nurturing guide and in every child the confidence to dream, to learn, and to carry forward the light of our shared values. Strengthen the ties that bind us together in respect and in love, and let your paternal wisdom transform our domestic spaces into havens of safety and inspiration. We trust that through your benevolent watch, any discord will be healed and every fragile relationship fortified by compassion and understanding. O humble guardian of homes, we offer our heartfelt prayers to you, asking that your watchful eye constantly protect us and lead our families towards a future imbued with unwavering faith, virtuous action, and boundless love. In deep gratitude, we reaffirm our unwavering trust in your mighty intercession, dear Saint Joseph, for you have been our steadfast guardian in times of trial and joy. May our hearts remain open and receptive to the gentle guidance you offer as we journey further into the light of divine love. With every prayer and every humble step, we thank you for the courage, comfort, and familial strength you provide. We now renew our promise to follow your example and embrace each day with hope. Amen.